What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. So we're going to talk about now the 89 Batman has been released and blogger photos are out. And if you are interested in this, you can, I believe, no, I think it's sold out, but just be in the channel. If you are interested, I'm sure it'll go back at some point at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. So there's two versions of this, the deluxe and the non-deluxe. I am not the biggest fan of 89 Batman. I appreciate it. I like returns more. But I wanted to have I sold my returns a long time ago. That was the time where honestly I was kind of pissed off because it wouldn't move. Like the first returns that I had just wouldn't budge. And I just got tired of it and I decided to sell it. Now I have a second chance to get either this or the impending returns. This looks fantastic. As you guys know, I am a big fan of diorama pieces, and this diorama base is amazing. I like it. You can use it for different characters as well. But the cape looks an improved cape from, what is it, DX08, I think, or DX09. I think DX09. DX09 wasn't bad. If you had that, I don't know if you really needed to upgrade. It looks like the paint apps has been better. It should. I mean, that has some year past. The cape looks like it has been updated. It looks like make no mistake, the first version was great. I don't even think you need to upgrade per se, but the base looks great. Maybe you can buy it separately if you really want to, but if not, you can stick with what you have. I like the gargoyle. You know, I like this tower effect. It just looks beautiful. It still couldn't move, of course. That's just how the suit functions in real life. Like he can't turn his neck, you know, his head stays stationary, and that's just, it's accurate. From a collector's standpoint, the one who poses, it's a bit frustrating, but that's just how it is. It's movie accurate, so I can't really complain about that. The price is not too bad. The head sculpt looks fantastic. You know, like the face plates looks great. It has moving eyeball system. I don't know what the rubber, as far as I know, I'm sure there's some deterioration somewhere in whatever part of the world. Depending on the humidity and all that, climate and all that stuff. But this looks great still, you know, I can't complain whatsoever. Now, the only question is, I guess if you had the DX09, would you upgrade to this? And if not, would you, let's say you don't have the DX09 and you haven't pre-ordered one, is it worth just maybe waiting for returns? You know, I guess it all depends on the suit that you prefer. I always prefer that one. I like the lines better, the streamlined. I'm not a big fan of the texture on the body of 89 Batman suit. I like the muscles. I like the muscles part, but like the texture, it feels like the what do you call that from Batman Begins, when the Nightmare Batman or whatever that is. That's just what it reminds me of. But it looks great. It looks fantastic. For me, I would say if returns comes with a head sculpt, you know, like the broken cowl and all that stuff, that would push me towards that. And I think I'm gonna wait. I guess it is important to me. I like the Michael Keaton head sculpt. It was a 2-pack back then where you can get the head sculpt. There's a 2-pack of Batman Returns with Michael Keaton in, you know, the tux. It wasn't the best looking head sculpt either back then. They were making fun of him of that head sculpt. He was too dark. He was too tanned. He looks like a waiter and all that stuff. Hopefully, I'm sure if they go that route, they're gonna improve upon that. But that would, you see the bunching up on the leg. I mean, the suit is rubber, and that is expected. But the more I can get bang for my buck, that's where I would go. From what they teased, and it's still not certain that it's going to be made. Although if I have to put my money on it, why wouldn't it be made, right? Like, it's not like they're going to create a new mold or whatnot. I like the base of that as well. If I had to choose, I think I'll pick this base because I don't have this. The one that's included in Batman Returns, you can get that from the diorama pieces on Big Bad, although not exactly what it is, something close. It's not gonna be totally off. Uh, I like it. I like both. I'm not gonna own both. There's no reason for me to own both. I'm not that huge of a fan of this rendition of Batman, although I do realize the importance of it, the relevancy of this, in pop culture history. That's why I want to own one, just one. And I don't think you can go wrong with either. If you get this and Returns happens to have a head sculpt, you can own both. If you're a huge fan, if you're somebody like me who just want to have one, regardless, I think you're gonna be happy. Two different movies. The bad part is we still don't. I mean, especially if you're a newer collector, you don't have companion pieces yet. For either. Are they gonna release the Nicholson Joker anytime soon? I don't know. I did sell my Mime Joker a while back, so that kind of sucks because I would love to have him have a companion. Are we gonna see? I know Jazz Inc. is doing Michelle Pfeiffer, a Catwoman, so that might be a good companion piece for the Returns if when they release that. I don't know when that would be, but either way, this looks great. I mean, the head sculpt is on point. I'm not sure, what is he looking at? Is it a pen? But look at these shots right here. This shots just looks. If you show this again, I keep on saying this. You should show this to somebody who doesn't collect Hot Toys. They would think that this is the actual actor. Like this is a still from the movie or even a poster. This is how good this looks. You don't see any seams. Like it's just, it doesn't resemble a toy at all, especially the closed mouth faceplate there. I love it. And then you move the eyes, man, it is beautiful. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about this? Have you pre-ordered this? If not, are you going to get both? Because I think they are going to release the Returns one. If so, are you just going to wait for that? Or are you going to upgrade to this if you have the previous version? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I will see you guys in the next video.